Former President Trump is hitting the campaign trail after his hush money felony convictions, and he chose the Bay Area as one of his first stops. And there was no shortage of vocal supporters, bold outfits, and flaring tensions. We saw the former president's Trump plane touching down at SFO this evening, and he headed straight for San Francisco to raise millions of dollars for his re-election campaign. The Trump chicken balloon also made an appearance in the Bay to greet him. Now, this time it was wearing a black and white striped jumpsuit on the back of a boat. But the people who put it up ran into some trouble. The winds were so strong that they had issues inflating it and keeping the poultry prisoner upright. Trump's supporters started gathering hours ahead of his arrival, joining caravans in Redwood City and Oakland, some rallying at San Francisco's Marina Green, where some supporters told us they get a lot of pushback living here in the Bay Area.
I've had people try and rip my hat off. They've taken my flag. They've spat at me. Woo! Blue collar, man, blue collar.
Some supporters opted to play dress up to show their support, this one wearing a Trump Halloween mask and his trademark red tie, while this guy chose to dress like Uncle Sam.
And I think it's encouraging that he's here. I mean, let's face it, very few people could withstand what he's going through.
The Marina Green rally was met with some boos or thumbs down from drivers, and we met one lone counter-demonstrator who says she expected some company.
One of my goals is trying to listen to somebody and try to listen to what they have to say and have a dialogue. They don't. So far, the people I have talked to don't want to have a dialogue. I'm not saying everybody over here feels that way.
As Andrea Nakano reports, it all led up to this. Protesters and counter-protesters facing off outside of a Pacific Heights home while tech billionaires helped Trump fill his campaign coffers.
The fundraiser was at the home of venture capitalist David Sachs, where some couples paid $500,000 to get in the door. It was out here, though, where some of the liveliest confrontations happened tonight.
That's not a lie.
7 times on this flight line.
That's a lie. That is a lie. Who's it from?
Just an hour before Mr. Trump's arrival, the verbal fireworks began. Some Trump supporters and opponents got into heated clashes as they debated issues such as abortion.
He steals women's reproductive rights.
For supporters, this was a chance to see their candidate make a rare visit to San Francisco. Max Bonilla wanted to be part of this moment.
We don't see this in California. I know people kind of try to stereotype California and make it like it's all blue. I don't believe that necessarily. I think that there are definitely rural, conservative, red parts where people are coming from, maybe even suburban mom and dads, to come to a city like San Francisco when a guy that they love hardly comes by to even visit.
But for some who live in Pacific Heights, like Armand Domalewski, they felt the need to take a stand that Mr. Trump wasn't welcome in their neighborhood.
I live 5 minutes from here, and when I heard that Trump, who hates reproductive rights, hates freedom, and hates America, was going to be in my neighborhood, I had to show up and show that he doesn't represent our values.
There was a police presence in the area of Pacific Heights known as Billionaires Row. Only residents and attendees were allowed inside the barricades. One attendee who didn't want to be identified says she was impressed with the former president.
I think he is incredibly witty and quick and warm and personal and authentic.
For her, it was worth it to hear him speak about the issues to help her decide who she will vote for in November.
I wanted to have a first-hand experience to make my mind up, to have a better understanding of the situation.
The fundraiser is expected to raise more than $12 million. Mr. Trump continues his West Coast swing as he visits Los Angeles next.